Scott and Tamsin, we're here in front of traditional ambulances to talk about an unorthodox type of ambulance that's actually a revival of a nearly century-old concept. Look at this. Back in World War I, paramedics used motorcycles as ambulances. Well, about a dozen years ago, the same concept was brought back in Israel with very favorable results that we could benefit from here in New York if legislators get on board.
This is an ambulance on two wheels, an ambucycle.
You can clearly see why this motorcycle ambulance could be very effective in a congested city like ours. Compare its ability to move a trained EMT and key life-saving equipment to this. 4 minutes and 48 seconds is the median response time for ambulances in New York City. Now look at this contrast.
Now it's in Jerusalem 90 seconds, but now we have the whole country in Israel. They have exactly 2 minutes till brain damage starts.
Eli Beer is the founder of the organization in Israel that now has hundreds of these ambucycles deployed. PIX 11 was the first U.S. TV outlet to profile these life-saving vehicles that have, over the last decade, when they've been more widely used, helped to bring the death rate down in that Middle Eastern country.
It's state law. We have to have at least 2 paramedics show up. I always thought personally, incidentally, that it was a great idea.
Mayor Michael Bloomberg actually has an ambucycle in Israel dedicated by him. He said New York City is restricted by state law from using these two-wheeled wonders.
There's some interventions like hypothermia and stuff like that that medics do that it's just almost impossible not to do if you don't have 2 paramedics.
He represents the 4,000 paramedics and EMTs in New York City, but even this union president says he could see how applying this idea could help save your life.
Having 2 motorcycles as a team, getting to a scene a lot faster to stabilize a patient while the transport capabilities from the fire department come to pick up the patient.
New York City EMS is excellent, according to Eli Beer, the founder of United Hatzalah, that Israeli ambulance service that's all volunteer. They say they just want to supplement traditional ambulances with these ambucycles. And possibly joining their ranks, the mayor-elect, Bill de Blasio. We've heard from a very reliable FDNY source that when de Blasio was a city council member and public advocate, he was interested in having the ambucycle concept come to New York City. Could we see it here? Well, here's another reason the answer may be yes. The head of the Democratic conference in the state Senate has told PIX 11 News tonight that she's interested in pursuing this legislatively, possibly. We'll stay on this one, of course, and keep you updated on this ongoing story that could end up saving lives. Reporting from Maspeth, Queens, I'm James Ford, PIX 11 News. Back to you now.